All right. Now the question's about how others can prepare.
Okay.
Okay. So Christine Postal, what's the best time to start?
When we started.
Absolutely. October 12th.
I think we nailed it.
I did.
I think we nailed it.
Because she wants to avoid the big crowds if she does it, and looks like November is the big.
Yeah.
That seems like that's when we heard everybody was really starting. But even then, we still had bubble trouble.
We did.
Yeah.
Bubble trouble.
Bubble trouble. That's I just made that up. Yeah. And it's because the TA is getting so popular now. We heard rumors that there are like 8,000 people did it this year, but I suspect that's probably not that many. I think there's inflated numbers because of the re-registration that the TA association. Yeah. But there were 4,000 did it last year, and probably more than that this year. But yeah. So it's only going to get busier, probably.
Yeah, and I feel like if you went earlier than us, you'd get to the South Island too early because it's fair weather.
Yeah.
And if you went later, you'd hit the crowds.
Yeah.
So I think
mid-October.
We nailed that, yeah. But it depends how fast you were there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we nailed it.
We did.
Accidentally.
So, accidentally, because it is, yeah.
It's just when I finished work.
Yeah. Jenny Woodhouse. Says she's planning to walk the South Island of the TA only in either 25 or 26. Okay. She's wondering about our thoughts on if we were able to do that island only and had plenty of flexibility, when would you begin?
Again, we did it. Early Jan.
Early Jan? Yeah.
This summer.
She's thinking sometime in November, be taking more rest days and move through each section more slowly than you did. What are your thoughts? I think if you did late November, you'd be okay, but I'd be concerned that the Richmonds would still be pretty cold.
Richmonds is the issue. It's so early on.
Yeah.
The Richmonds in the South Island.
Maybe start, I think maybe mid-December at the earliest, frankly.
Yeah, it's December's your summer, isn't it? December, January, February.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe December.
Yeah.
But it's just weather dependent. Sometimes you get really nice springs and then really horrible summers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, probably good. If you're going slow and you can wait for the weather, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you got time, I'll just wait in the hut for a while. So if you started earlier, you might have colder weather, but you also might miss the bubble. So if you started in November,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you'd be missing the bubble for certain.
100%.
Yeah, but you might have to deal with colder weather. Let us know how that goes for you. It'll be interesting. Nick Cox, 922. For those planning on walking the TA, what 3 pieces of advice would you offer?
Ooh.
All right. I'm interested to hear what you got. I got 4.
Oh, you got 4?
Yeah, I got 4.
Well, I've got 5.
Okay. There you go. I have to one up me again. Yeah.
I don't know. Company is good. I started solo because I didn't think that I wanted company.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could have done it really.
No, I don't think so. I couldn't have. Yeah. Yeah.
But just you and Bob and Alex, Anthony, Natasha, Manuelana. I don't know. It's just nice.
Yeah.
I'm a bit introverted.
Yeah.
So I don't typically expand, but I think he was a lot better with people.
Mm-hmm.
Experience it with people.
Yeah.
Number 2, what was the advice?
Yeah.
So socialize is number 1. Number 2, don't get in your head about it.
Yeah.
Just think small, like you were saying. The day, break it down. I did try and do that. Getting to 12 o'clock was just a daily thing.
Oh, yes.
Getting to wrap.
Yeah, getting to the wrap time.
You gotta get to the wrap. So, and then don't rush, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we rushed. Not all of it.
We should have taken our own advice.
We should have taken our own advice. Yeah, we, the Richmonds especially, when we look back, we really rushed that. And we rushed Queen Charlotte too.
We did. We really rushed Queen Charlotte.
We sprinted through that.
But I don't think I would have changed that. As far as... I would have made it longer days, maybe taken longer time during the day.
Yeah, because
it's the same with the Richmonds.
Yeah, how we did the Richmonds was fine. It's the time in which you took is in the day, not the days. Yeah, because we kind of nailed that.
Yeah,
but so don't sprint.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I was more comfortable in my tent, so I didn't have to worry about this.
Yes. Yeah.
I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm still not, even after the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, I love my tent. I just hated having to deal with the condensation the next morning.
Yeah, it's just the busy work, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So my 4 pieces of advice. Number 1 is plan, but be flexible with your planning.
Oh.
Yes. So be conservative to be liberal. So have all the plans, but then know all the plans and all the possibilities so that you can be flexible throughout the day. Yes. Number 2 is dial in your gear. Know your gear beforehand. And like another video about the gear, neither one of us had really giant regrets except my backpack in your sleeping bag. But other than that, we knew our gear pretty well and used it pretty well. Take care of your feet on 90 Mile Beach. That is so important.
That's a good one.
Take care of your feet because so many people we met, like on day 2, were out for a week because of blisters on their feet.
Oh yeah, the Asian lady.
Yeah,
she was nice.
Yesterday, I walked through a creek and ended up getting sand in my sock, my right foot, and didn't really deal to it soon enough. And so I got a little bit of a blister last night when I got to the camp. And I got some Compeed strips on it now. But yeah, that's kind of rough on the foot when you're walking on this sand.
Yeah, take care of it. And along with that is, kind of start small. Don't do a big day your first day. Anybody who does like over 40 kilometers on the first day is just nuts.
Yes.
Stupid, yeah.
I used a whole roll of tape on the 9 Mile Beach.
Yeah,
a whole roll.
Yeah. That's I only got blisters on my feet on the beaches. When the sand would get in my socks. So if you feel a hot spot developing, you stop right there. You take care of it. But if you take care of your feet in 90 Mile Beach, then it's pretty easy the rest of the way. I think so.
Yeah.
People always get weird. Oh, your feet are gonna be wet. That was never a problem for me.
No.
It was just the sand in my socks. That was what caused the problems.
Yeah.
And then my extra credit one, the 4th one, is go your own pace.
Yeah.
So that was a tricky one for me because being an older guy, I was always slower than everybody I walked with. And at the beginning, Anthony and Natasha, they were so fit and so fast, and we so enjoyed them. But I would try to keep up with them. And we talked about that I think had I stayed with them a whole lot longer, I might have injured myself out of the trail because I was walking so hard. And then at the end, when Barb joined us, she was so fast. And you were strong the whole way through. But at the end, I really had to discipline myself to let you guys go on ahead, and I would just catch up with you. Because that was the days that I got hurt or was sore, most sore at the end of the days when I was going faster than I felt comfortable. So go your own pace. Go your own pace. We know a couple people that had to pull out for injuries, possibly because they're trying to keep up with other people in the group rather than go on their own pace. So make sure you know what your pace is and go that. Any other advice you have?
Nope. That covers it. 9 Mile Beach was a good one. That was ruthless. So many people got done over by 9 Mile Beach. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah. Okay, our future plans. Robin's Te Araroa Diary. He's a guy I watched last year. He did it slow, but he did it methodically. He walked every inch.
Nice. Even
around where the shuttles take you around, he walked that part. I mean, I was so impressed watching his videos. And he asked me, will the 1% from Harper's campsite to Lake Coleridge get done, or you keep it as 99%?
For you.
Yeah. I'm at this point keeping it as a 99%.
All right, we made it to the campground. This is where we're supposed to tent. So, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I was feeling very hypothermic. So there's a chance we might be able to get a shuttle from up here, and I think I'm going to have to break my no hitching ride because it was getting pretty serious here for me personally. Richie and another girl are going to start hiking down. So it's 28 kilometers to the next place, and so that's their plan, but I don't think that's my plan right now.
Richie talked about that we had decided early on that we weren't going to take any hitches. We weren't going to not do sections just because they thought they were too tough. But we would, if we ever felt in a dangerous situation, we'd be willing to take a hitch. And for me, that was that one day. And it was a road walk. We drove that, and there was nothing on that road that I felt like I need to go back and walk again. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
I think 3 of the 28 were off the road.
Yeah. So I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, it wasn't. You didn't miss anything.
Kerry Williams, have you and Richie made any plans to catch up in the future? He needs to show you some hikes in his neck of the woods.
Well, you can come down.
Okay.
We'll do wheels together.
Yep.
And I'm not sure whether I'm going to come back in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
And maybe work here for a summer.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That's possible.
That would be cool. Yeah. And then we'll keep in touch online as well, obviously.
Guilt each other into weight loss.
And then a whole bunch of people asked, basically, what are our future plans?
Oh, nice.
What's next? Do you get Triple Crown? Are you repeating Nobo? I don't think so. And he's doing any long distance hikes? I'll give my answer because it's short. Then I want to people know. But mine is basically, I think I'm done for the long through hikes. I enjoy my life, and I just don't see me doing another 4 or 5 month exit from my life. There are a lot of hikes here in New Zealand I want to do, like up to 8-day hikes. I'm happy to do those kind of hikes. Maybe someday go back into the Camino again with my wife. Might do that. But at this point, I'm just going to probably just do like week-long hikes at the most here in New Zealand. But you've got some plans. I want to hear your plans.
Some plans.
Yeah.
This year I was going to do a smaller one. Try and recuperate some funds. So it's going to be the Camino, probably. Mm-hmm. But I was looking at others. Maybe the Bibbleman or the Florida.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be winter for me.
Yeah.
Because that's my job. But then the year after, I'm pretty sure I want to do the PCT.
PCT.
Which is why I'd come here to work for you guys this summer and then maybe miss a year at my camp.
Right.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But I really, really want to do that one. It seems it's horse graded. It seems nice.
And we got to get you YouTube ready too, because people are going to want to watch it. Yeah.
I haven't got your skill.
Yeah. I got a whole other video coming up about the video editing. But basically, you would read all evening long, which was great. How many books did you read on trail?
Nearly 50.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Nearly 50.
While you were doing that, I was doing video editing. So everybody has their own kind of thing that they did. Someone asked somewhere along the way, and I don't know what happened to the question. I might have skipped it somewhere in one of the other videos. But it was a really good question about what do you, on your way, do you think that there was anything that needed to be fixed on the trail? The Yeti 8811. Mm-hmm. Are there many negative things or improvements that could be addressed along the way on the trail? We talked a lot about that.
Oh, for the trail to improve?
Yeah.
Just a path.
Yeah.
Make it a path.
Yeah.
But I guess it goes through so much wilderness, it's hard. But it was just hard to walk on.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think it was Packin who compared, when he had his YouTube videos up, that there's a big difference between the PCT trail and Te Araroa route, or route, however you want to say it. And it really was. It's definitely more of a route that you take. And so, there were some parts of the trail that were in really bad shape.
Yeah.
We had to skip that one section. Well, we walked around the road there towards the end after the Kiwi Burn Hut because that trail was not maintained anymore.
Yeah.
I think another thing that's going to have to get done, especially in the Richmonds, is they're going to have to sort out the hut and tenting issue because I'm afraid someone's going to get hurt. There's just not a lot of hut tent space up there.
No.
So I just don't. I know they've increased the water capacity of the huts, which is great. We get to benefit from that this year. But I'm real concerned that people are going to push further or push through bad weather in order to get to a hut so they have good spot. That I think of all the sections, that one concerns me the most for the future safety of people on the TA.
Yeah, it was a bit rough.
Yeah.
The water in general, we didn't think we got to any hut that there wasn't water the whole time.
No. I did see that Red Hills ran out of water after we got there.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw for a while people were saying there was no water at Red Hills. I don't remember there being a stream real close to that.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that was the last hut of that last.
We were out of all of them. That one was run out.
Yeah, but the water was low when we were there.
I remember it.
Yeah. Okay. I do think that's it.
It's the end.
Yep. Any idea? Someone asked about finances. I'm going to do a whole video on finances. But do you have a rough estimate about how much you spent on this?
I was getting rough. Is this I spent here or with the gear and stuff before?
No, just from October 12th to March 6th.
Maybe around 10,000 New Zealand dollars, I reckon.
Yeah.
So maybe 5,000 pounds.
Yeah. Okay.
I reckon.
Yeah,
So maybe
that's
5 or 6.
my guess is I probably spent around 11,000,
Yeah.
and they were recommending 14,000. So
Yeah. Maybe a little bit less for me then.
okay.
But I mean, I did spend more than you in town. Just because I had treats.
Yeah.
But you spent more,
I spent more on gear.
on over things
Yeah.
too, gear and then
Yeah.
hotels and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, around there.
Okay.
Wasn't too expensive.
All right. Well, I think that's it. It's been a pleasure, man. And it's funny, isn't it? We probably have nothing in common really besides the fact that we walked 141 days together. Yeah.
I don't want to stop.
I spent more time with you this year than I spent with my wife. How's that? But no, it's been great. It's been great. I'm glad for you that you get to begin your journey home tomorrow. I'm glad for you.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having to wait around another week to see my family after I finish the hike. It's got to be tough.
Thank you for putting me up though.
Yeah, no, it's been good. That's been good. It's been good. And we'll definitely keep in contact.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.